Hi, I'm Robert Knoll. This is a very important journey, an adventure. Let's call it a mission because it's an important mission that you start to understand chromatic intervals. Chromatic intervals are built on what we call half steps. A half step is what we call a semitone. That's how we want to look at chromaticism. Very important that you understand semitones are what makes the scale chromatic. Chromaticism, those terms, okay? When we start with A, and we're saying A is our keynote, it's our root note. Any note that I start on or I call the root is the key. The key of A happens to have 3 sharps, just so you know. You need to know your key signatures, okay? That's something that you need to study. When I go to A and I go to the next fret up, that next fret up is actually a B flat note. I know it's the note name, but it's one semitone up. That is what we call a minor second. When I go up one more fret, that's what we call a major second, capital M2. Then I go to small m3, minor third. Sometimes we signify the minor third by a minus sign, okay? So minor third, that's 3 semitones. 4 semitones brings us to the major third. So that's usually capital M3 or MAJ, major third. That is our C sharp note. So once again, if I go A, I go to B flat, minor second. B on the 7th fret is our major second. Then I go to minor third, which is a C note. And then I go to C sharp. C sharp or D flat is our major third. Then we go to the next fret up, which would be D, and D is what we call a perfect fourth. The next semitone up would be D sharp or E flat. I'm on the 11th fret. And that is what we would call the tritone. The tritone resides between the perfect fourth and perfect fifth. Now we go to the 12th fret and we're to the perfect fifth. I go up one more fret from perfect fifth to the 13th fret, which is F, and now to the minor 6. The minor 6 is the 13th fret, F. Could have gone down here to F. Same thing, this is my minor 6. My perfect fifth is open E. But I'm going to continue from up here. We're going every half step up. So E, minor 6, 13th fret, 14th fret would be major 6. And then I go up to the 15th fret. Major 6 is the F sharp or G flat note, and that was on the 14th fret. I go up one more fret to the 15th fret, I'm at G. Well, I could go down here to G, but okay. So G would be called the minor 7th in the key of A. The minor 7, we also call a dominant 7 sometimes, okay? Go up one more fret, and this would be G sharp or A flat, and that is going to be our major 7. And then I'm back to A. How many tones? How many semitones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tones, and then it starts over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I could have gone instead of playing E here, I could have gone to open E. I could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tones. Well, my 8th tone is E. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tones, and then we start at A again. So this is a basic mission for you to start to understand semitones, chromaticism, the chromatic scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then it starts over again. 12 tones. If I come back from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 tones I played, and I'm back to A again. Now, when you start to look at the chromatic interval sheet, which we'll talk about more in the next lesson, you're going to see that we're starting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to the next string to keep it in the form 2 area. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then it starts over again on the A, on the root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we're back to the 13th note that is the root again. We've done 12 tones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm back to the root again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm back to the root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm back to the root. If I went root, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could keep going in semitones, right? So every half step is a semitone. You put the semitones together in order, like we're doing in the chromatic scale, chromatically, every half step. So it's important you understand what chromatic is, what chromaticism is, and you need to know what intervals are. To understand intervals, you've got to know something about note names, but you got to know something about the other scales. Your major scale, minor scale, and let's say your major pentatonic, your minor pentatonic. Let's also add in the major blues scale, the minor blues scale, and how about the dominant 7 scale or minor 7 scale? Then we also have augmented scales and diminished scales. From there, when you're into more advanced levels, we talk about the modes. But right now we want to get a basic understanding of the geography of the guitar, the landscape. So let's start talking about chromaticism, half steps. Let's start learning the intervals. Study your chromatic interval sheet. Stay tuned for my next video dealing with the chromatic mission, the 12-tone mission, as we start to look at the form 2 intervals and start understanding what intervals sound like, whatever key we're in. I've given you some things to think about, okay? This takes time to absorb, and you can keep repeating parts of this tape, looking and studying the sheet that you can download or look at on the screen here. You start to understand intervals. The mission is going to allow you is to understand the Trinity. The Trinity in my guitar philosophy, it's understanding the scale, chord, arpeggio, how those 3 elements go together in understanding music theory and understanding the geography and the landscape of our fretboard and how to use it, improvise, how to build chords, how to build riffs, how to understand what we're playing, how to hear better, your ear. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that button, that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, wow, it'd be great for you to subscribe. I would love that. If you subscribe, then you're going to be able to continue on with these studies and missions and discoveries and journeys. If you want to get deeper into it, you might want to become part of my Guitar Zone family. Friends and students, people I care about very much that really care about learning guitar, getting deeper into it with all the charts I have and all the videos and the weekly lessons, and getting deeper into it than what we do on the Guitar Time for You. You become part of my Guitar Zone family, and then we could even be doing personal lessons together remotely, anywhere in the world. So there's a lot of possibilities. I just wanted to let you know that go ahead, check it out. Check out the Guitar Zone on Patreon and become a patron of mine. I would love you to be part of the family. It'd be great. All right. So stay tuned.